What's good? It's your boy Tab Money, and today I'm gonna talk about cryptocurrency and NFTs will work well in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? The NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, all this other stuff, and Dogecoin as well, since that's getting popular and stuff, and whole nine yards. So basically, what I'm trying to say though is that it's going to be a economy, a new economy within the metaverse and the metaverse atmosphere and stuff like that. Like now, NFTs, GameStop and Walmart and many other places are going to embrace NFTs and stuff and have them into their market and stuff and whole nine yards. So when it really comes down to it though, when it comes to cryptocurrencies and NFTs, this will make the metaverse, truly amazing, truly remarkable, and truly incredible in every point of being it may be. But when it really comes down to it, though, what I'm really trying to say though is that when it comes to non-fungible tokens, it ain't gotta be about just digital art, but also digital property, land and stuff like virtual real estate is on the rise, and every cryptocurrency is on the rise. Even though Democrats, majority some Republican and politicians basically are not for the cryptocurrency, but they know that this is the new normal, this is the new way of life. And since the metaverse is being created and being brought into the open, now people are going to get into the cryptocurrencies and NFTs. Now, when it really comes down to it, though, what I'm really trying to say though is that yes, Microsoft Xbox is going to get it into NFTs, but at the same time, they're trying to do some more research on it though to make sure it's legit, is right. Phil Spencer, he did say something about NFTs and how what I'm saying? It should be for the people and and whole nine yards. But at the same time, when it really comes down to it, though, when it comes to the cryptocurrencies and the NFTs and the metaverse, it's going down there and make the metaverse what it is, how it is, and make it the best thing out there. You know what I'm saying? Whole nine yards. Like in the metaverse, you can fly, you can teleport. You know what I'm saying? You can drive a car, you know what I'm saying? You can drive a taxi, or you can do whatever you want to do within the metaverse. You feel what I'm saying? And also, for gamers out there that's into the gaming world, they're going to be the first one stepping into the metaverse. You feel what I'm saying? Just because it's a virtual world, so everything's virtual out. You know what I'm saying? The graphics will be enhanced and it'll be on top of the line. Even though the realistic graphics within the metaverse is still being researched and being studied and see if it can cope with the reality within the metaverse. But when it really comes down to it though, it's gonna become something that's out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Like the NFTs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's real estates within the virtual worlds. You know what I'm saying? There's real estates within the virtual world. But let me just put it like this. There's a quote from the head of World Economic Forum guy when he said, "You will own nothing and be happy." What he meant by that is that when it comes down to it, here in the physical world, like basically the physical world don't have nothing for us. You feel what I'm saying? Like this physical world, we ain't doing too much. We littering. I do Caltrans, so I pick up trash on the freeway when people start littering trash on the freeway and stuff. The whole nine yards. So I do a dangerous job being on the freeway picking up trash. But when it really come down to it, though, we really destroying the planet, and at the same time, we can't do nothing about it. But when it come down to it, though, the metaverse is the new form to where we can become where we want to become and be what we want to be and do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like when it really come down to it, the metaverse will give us the unlimited access of doing whatever we please to do. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I want to be a spokesperson for the metaverse. Like I got, like all the ideas I have for this world is gonna be passed down to the metaverse. Like color sorcery, being in relationship with spirits and all this other stuff, that's gonna be passed down into the metaverse. Which basically you're gonna be in relationship with AI avatars. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have virtual spirituality and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I am going to represent the metaverse and talk about the metaverse, talk about cryptocurrencies and NFTs, because this is the new normal, this is the new world. We're in the Great Reset. So in the Great Reset, when we start back over again, we're going to be embracing the metaverse at the end of the day. Like, it's not going to come into the next 10 or 15 years, but it's going to be in its full bloom, and it's going to be mainstream, and it's going to be off the hook. It's going to be fun. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. It's going to be out there, and people are going to enjoy living a second life within the digital world. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I'm trying to say, basically. We're going to live in a digital world. So when it really comes down to it, though, when it comes to the cryptocurrencies and the NFTs, you know, they are the main progenitors that will help make the metaverse, universe go around or function well or keep on functioning. You feel what I'm saying? And it's up to me to keep the metaverse popular and keep these metaverses, you know, at its top of the line full peak or whatever. But, you know, when it really comes down to it, though, NFTs, you can make a lot of money off of NFTs. I mean, I would coach my nieces and nephews to get NFTs if they want to make some real money. You know what I'm saying? Whole nine yards. Like, even though it's digital money, but at the same time, you can cash out and turn it into real money. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's one thing I want to say. So, when it really come down to it, though, when it really come down to, you know, what I'm basically trying to put out there is that when it really come down to it, you know, cryptocurrency and NFTs in the metaverse will keep the metaverse functioning and stable and all the way out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we're going to live in a digital world. We're going to have a second life in a digital world. Even though in this life we didn't choose to become this way, but in the second life, in the digital world, in the metaverse, we can become and choose and be anything we want to choose. That's why it's important that we have our own set of NFTs and our own currency within the metaverse. And since we can have our own currency within the metaverse, we can use that currency to, you know, to really live a stable life. Like remote work and working from home and stuff is popular now. But once the metaverse is in full bloom and you're going to have virtual meetings and stuff, that's when it's really going to be off the hook. So, and also I'm all about the Xbox metaverse. You see the Xbox beanie, but you know, I'm all about the Xbox metaverse. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes down to cryptocurrencies and the NFTs, you know what I'm saying, I'm all about that and I'm supportive of that. And I'm also I'm all about, you know, empowering the metaverse. I'm all about the metaverse, y'all. Like, I'm not going to do videos here and there about this and that, but, you know, I really want to represent the metaverse. Metaverse is a dream come true. Like I said, when I was a kid, I always dreamed of living in a video game world. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the cryptocurrencies and the NFTs within the metaverse, it's going to stabilize it. It's going to make it to its full potential, its full atmosphere. You feel what I'm saying? Whole nine yards. So, and that's one thing I want to say. So when it really comes down to it, though, this is what I'm really about. This is what I'm really all about, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the metaverse. I'm all about living a digital life, and I'm all about living in a digital world. You know what I'm saying? And the metaverse is the keys to that. You know what I mean? So I am gonna come out with philosophies and new ways to live in the metaverse and stuff like that. Like I said, I am gonna write a book about Xbox and the Xbox culture and stuff, and I am gonna write a book about everything about Xbox and the metaverse and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want to say. So this is your boy Tab Money. I'm finna sign off. That's all I want to say. So when it comes down to cryptocurrencies and NFTs in the metaverse, it's going down there, make people want to live in the metaverse, have a second life in the metaverse, and really we're going to live out our dreams, and we're going to live out our fantasies, and we're going to do what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to say. So I am going to be a philosopher of the metaverse. I am going to be a spokesperson of the metaverse. I am going to represent the metaverse. Like I said, I'm all about the Xbox metaverse. Let's hope they created it and hopefully put out to existence. But at the same time, I know Xbox going to add many other metaverses within their console system if they allow it to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, let's hope it will happen. But let's see what happens. So, you know, Xbox is open to allow other metaverses to come into their console if it ain't got to be VR, AR headsets or anything like that. But other than that, that's all I want to say. I want to put out that. That's all I want to say. So when it comes to cryptocurrencies and NFTs, it's going to work well in the metaverse. And I'm all about the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to say. So your boys have money.